big, exciting win for you guys tonight. How does it feel just to be able to beat another decent team?
It feels great. I mean, it's anytime beautiful night here at Memorial Field. It's a great place in our community. I feel good for the kids, the staff, the fans, the district. I mean, it's what it's all about. Playing and being able to come out on top against a very good football team that has earned my respect. It's just a good night all around.
The passing game really came along tonight. It's not like you just have one guy anymore. Now you have 3-4 guys you're able to throw to, and
Yeah.
Ben seems like he's seeing the field. So were you guys planning on passing as much as you did tonight?
Well, I mean, it's in the plan. I mean, some of the things are reads, and every week he's doing a much better job of just seeing things. And Marion Center was bringing pressure with some athletic kids. I mean, that's a good defense. They were playing a single high safety with coverage underneath, so it wasn't like there was, hey, we got this guy wide open, or but we were trying to take matchups. We were trying to look at places where we had open grass and that sort of thing. And what's good was he was getting a lot of guys involved. So, and up front for the most part, passing game wise, we gave them time, and they stopped our run. Our run was, we tried to stay basic with some of our run game and our run reads, but at times they only had 6 guys in the box and they were still making good plays defensively. So we have to look at that.
And how nice is it for you to have a guy like Ben back there who can do pretty much whatever? And it seems like from week to week he's even getting better at making those reads.
Yeah, and he can take off too. I think early on it was more so evident that the pressure came and he feels it right away, and he got out and had a couple nice gains. I remember the one time he flushed and he threw a quick pop back to Kaufman, who was scraping across, and that turned into a first down. These are the things with this offense. If you can spread the field out, you see a guy like that, he's seeing them. And it should make us harder to defend because, it stretches the field horizontally that way. And then when you stretch it horizontally, sometimes you can get a guy, kind of over the top like we did with Mock early in the second half. So that, it's good to be able to do both things.
And what have you seen from your offensive line and how they've been able to develop here in the last couple weeks?
Well, like I said, all in all, I think it was a good effort. We'll have to look at the tape. There was a couple breakdowns. Again, you credit Marion Center. They have guys on the other side that are aggressive, and they're trying to attack the quarterback, and they're trying to make us make a quicker read, which can throw you off. But most of the time, the protection was there, and those guys. Excuse me. Sorry. Those guys are giving them time. I mean, that's what you got to do. You're not going to hold everybody off all the time. Heck, we had sacks tonight, so their O-line had some breakdowns too, and. It's high school football. Teams want to bring pressure. So I give credit to our line. They're starting to get there. It's a physical battle. They had some nice-sized kids on the D-line and at linebacker. So it's a challenge, and you just keep getting better.
And defensively, what was the game plan for you guys, knowing, you knew they were going to go to Wells, you knew they were going to go to Coble?
Yeah, Wells was the key really early on because, he had the bulk of the carries. He's a good shifty runner, hard to tackle. I saw Coble dress up as 36. I couldn't figure out where he was because he wasn't in 58 in warm-ups, and then he goes to fullback. I'm thinking, okay, they're going to give him the ball. He ran hard. Their offensive line is not very big, but they come off the football. I was a little upset a few times. They're just pushing us. So you have to be ready. I mean, you have to be ready for the outside attack, and you have to be ready for the fullback up the gut. All in all, you got to be pleased. We held them to 13 points, and their second score was, I think, a 2 or 3 play drive through the air. So. Most of it was through the air, so that was a good thing.
And are you happy with where your team's at right now at this point in the season?
I mean, the only place better than 3-1 is 4-0. So we're 3-1, and Ligonier is such a good team that that's one. Now looking back, you think maybe that helped us grow a little bit. Playing them early and exposing a lot of weaknesses that we had and things that we can do better. So we just try from there. You just try to keep rolling. I mean, you just try to win every week and. It's not easy. It really isn't easy in this conference. It's good small school football. So when you talk about that situation there, you have to be ready every week. It's going to be the same thing going to United. Kevin's going to have his kids ready. I mean, I don't care how many kids they have. He'll have them prepared. It's their homecoming. So it's recycle. You just hit rewind and you go and prepare the next week.
All right, Coach. Sounds good.